Charlie! Hey, big guy. Glad I caught you.
Yeah, Lou, what are you doing here?
Oh, I got big news. So big, I had to come down and tell you in person. This is the kind of personal service you don't get with your big agencies.
What is it?
Are you ready? I got you a meeting on Saturday with Kermit LeBaron.
The Broadway producer?
The one and only.
This must be about the new David Mamet play.
No. His son's birthday party. They need somebody to make those little animals out of balloons.
No, Lou, forget it.
Come on, Charlie. So you bend a couple of balloons. You'll be delighting all those children of famous Broadway people, huh? Contacts. Yeah. Hey, look, it's work.
Lou, I am not going to bend balloons at a birthday party, okay? Lou, do you realize that in the 2 years you've been representing me, you haven't found me any serious work?
Charlie, help me. Just show me something out there that's right for you, huh?
Okay.
Anything.
Okay, right here. The new issue of Backstage. Woody Allen, casting for a new film.
Yeah, I saw it. The part's all wrong for you.
All wrong? Middle-aged high school teacher?
Middle-aged? I thought that said Middle East High School.
Lou. No, I think it's time for me to find another agent.
Wait a minute. You're leaving me after all I've done for you?
Yeah. Listen, I appreciate all you've done for me, okay? Thanks. Goodbye.
Nobody dumps Lou Silver. Hey, you'll never work in this town again.
I'm not working in this town now.
Hey, everybody, listen up. Aristotle's got a really dumb idea. What?
We're gonna help Mr. Moore get a part in a Woody Allen movie.
Come on, Aristotle. A Woody Allen movie?
I'm telling you guys, if we can just come up with some ideas, maybe we can help Mr. Moore get over his streak of bad luck.
Okay, but what can we do to help him get over his streak of bad acting?
He's a great actor. Don't you remember him in that experimental version of Othello?
Oh, right. I loved it when he said, I never did offend you in my life. Never did I love Cassio.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, that's Desdemona. That's the woman's part.
I said it was experimental.
If we can just figure out a way to get Mr. Moore to Woody Allen.
Morning, everyone.
Oh, hi, Mr. Moore.
Mr. Moore, I don't know if this will help, but my mother has a cleaning lady who has a sister who works for a dentist who plays poker with Woody Allen's cousin.
Well, I think it's great that you've never let that affect you, Arvid.
I know. We could write Woody Allen a really moving letter about how wonderful you are.
Okay. What's all the Woody Allen stuff?
We know there's a part in his next film that's perfect for you, Mr. Moore.
Okay. So, World War I.
I got it. We could pick it in front of Woody's building until he agrees to meet with you.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Come on, he's looking for a middle-aged teacher. What are you gonna do, roll over and quit?
No. I'm going to submit a photo and a resume to Woody Allen's casting people, okay?
Pictures, resumes, Mr. Moore? You're in the dark ages of self-promotion.
Yeah, maybe it's not just bad acting.
Thank you, Alan.
Come on, Mr. Moore. I mean, these days, people send in videos, demo tapes, reels.
Aha. But I am a stage actor, see? I don't have a demo tape. So, in 1916, the English introduced an invention that would change the face of modern warfare. Who can tell me what that was? Simone.
Maybe you could make your own tape. You know, shoot some scenes of you acting from some of your favorite plays.
Now, that's a great idea.
It was the tank. I don't think you know how much it would cost to put something like that together. I'd have to hire lighting technicians and a cameraman and a director.
I know someone who would do it absolutely free.
Really?
Me.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Aristotle, you've never had a serious directing job in your life.
Come on, Mr. Moore. What do you got to lose?
Okay, Aristotle, I'm done with the lights.
Still too blue.
I can't stand this anymore. What do you want from me?
Less blue.
Okay.
Ladies, this is not a hair shampoo commercial.
Aristotle, do you want fast or do you want good?
I want now! Scared myself.
Scared everybody.
Sorry, didn't mean to shake up the talent. Okay, let's do one. And action.
I'm Charlie Moore. This is something from Death of a Salesman, Act 2. I'm talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk.
Cut.
Cut?
Mr. Moore, this is Willie Loman. I mean, this guy's a salesman from Brooklyn. He has 2 sons.
Aristotle, I did Willie Loman for 8 weeks in summer stock.
Well, I was just trying to make the play a little contemporary. Give it a few new insights.
Have you ever actually seen Death of a Salesman?
No, but I plan to.
Men at some times are masters of their fates. The fault, dear Brutus, lies not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. Thank you. Got to admit, it was more fun than I thought it was going to be. And I appreciate all of your work.
You were hot, Mr. Moore. The Woodman's gonna love you.
Yes.
That is something I'm not so sure about.
Why not? It was fresh.
Well, thank you. But no matter how you cut it, if I'm going to be honest, it looks like something that I shot myself at home. Hey, man, it's just Uncle Morty does the classics. I'm not sure that Woody is going to be able to take it seriously.
So you're not gonna send it to him?
No. But I really appreciate all your efforts.
I don't believe that.
Aristotle, don't you think it's Mr. Moore's decision, man?
Yeah, but he's crazy. It's a great tape.
Look, Aristotle, he's got it. He hates it. That's the end of it.
It's just the beginning. Voila, I've got a copy.
All right.
Oh, wait. You mean you're gonna send it to them in spite of his wishes? Isn't that kind of sneaky?
Cinderella, I think your pumpkin is double parked.
Look, why don't you guys quit playing around? Aristotle, you got a copy of that Backstage magazine? Let me have it.
Well, what are you gonna do, Dennis? Phone him up and say, hi, could you please look at my teacher's tape?
Grow up. Honey, would you please get me Chip O'Hara at Woody's casting office?
First of all, I am not your honey. And second of all, Oh, right. Yeah. I don't know. What if Mr. Moore finds out?
Hey, the only way Mr. Moore's gonna find out is if they want him to audition. It's not like they're gonna call him if they hate the tape. Come on.
Shh. Hello? Is Mr. O'Hara in for Lou Silver, please? Shh. Thank you.
Shh, quiet. Chip, hi, how are you? Listen, about that teacher role in Woody's movie, I was thinking that... Oh, actually, I'm Lou Silver Jr. Look, I'm sending over a tape of a guy I'm crazy about. Now, his name is Charlie Moore. Now, you're gonna have to understand the tape's kind of a hoot. It's one of these, Uncle Morty murders the classics kind of things. But the guy is terrific. You're gonna love him, and I'm telling you, he's perfect for the role. Uh-huh. Okay, you'll have it today. Can you hang on one second, please? Who? Jack Nicholson? Tell him to wait. Look, I gotta run. I got somebody in my office, but I'll send my gopher right over with the tape, okay? All right, bye-bye.
Yeah!
Gopher?
Why are you just standing there? Go!
Yeah, go!
I'll tell him you called. Yeah, bye. Morning, Dr. Samuels. How are you today?
Is that supposed to be funny?
Dr. Samuels, did someone punch you in the mouth?
I just came from the dentist. He gave me 3 shots of Novocaine. I need some coffee.
How can you drink when your mouth is numb?
Nothing to it. See? Morning, Moore. Hold my calls.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Charlie, You know, the most exciting thing has just happened.
What, he's agreed to wear a bib?
No, I got a message for your agent, Lou Silver.
From my ex-agent, Lou Silver.
No, for him. From Woody Allen's casting director.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Moore.
Wow, you're in good spirits.
You're not gonna believe this, but it seems I am up for the teacher's role in the Woody Allen movie. Of course, I do have a little moral dilemma. I fired my agent because he wasn't really going after the role, and then I guess he got them to see me.
Oh, you mean the guy who said he'll never work in this town again?
I guess it's just his way of saying he's sorry about that. You know? It says, call Chip O'Hara regarding Charlie Moore.
Yeah, Mr. Moore, about that, we,
That message is for me. See, I called Chip O'Hara.
yeah, and I took your tape down.
What?
But it worked.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. In spite of the fact that I told everybody I did not want to submit the tape, you took it to Woody Allen's office? And you phoned them and posed as my agent?
Well, sort of.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go call them, find out what time my appointment is. Go. Listen, really, thank you, all of you. I know it's just an audition. I still have to get the role, but I've been an actor as long as I have. You don't let stuff like this bother you. God, I guess we should settle down and pick up where we left off yesterday, which was where?
World War I.
World War I. President Woodrow Allen.
Oh, Woodrow Allen. That little nebbish president with red hair and glasses.
Sorry. President Woodrow Wilson campaigned in 1916 on the promise of keeping us out of the war. So, in 1917, we went to war. Okay, what did they say? When is the moment of truth?
Well, it's today at 2:30.
Today? I'm sorry, but this tape must be a lot better than I thought it was. Aristotle, I don't know what to say to any of you. Thank you once again. I should go to the office. I should make sure I have a substitute, okay?
Guys. Before you go booking a table at Sardi's, there's something you should know.
What?
Well, the casting director doesn't want to see Mr. Moore. He wants to take another look at the gopher who brought the tape.
Me?
Backstabber, how could you do this to him?
What? I love the guy. I just dropped off the tape.
Oh, tell me about it. That is really low. You take a loser like Mr. Moore, a complete failure as an actor.
Alan!
And you build up his hopes and then you pull the rug out from under him. You don't respect him like I do.
Yeah, I mean, how did you end up with the middle-aged teacher part?
No. They wrote this fantasy sequence where Woody envisions himself as a black kid.
Hey, I could play a black kid.
Well, I guess the casting guy likes you.
Well, I guess it makes one person that likes you.
They probably never even looked at his tape.
That's right. I mean, it's not about them rejecting Mr. Moore. It's about them liking Aristotle.
That's right, so enjoy it, man. Go for it.
You know, you got a point. I mean, we're talking Woody Allen, you guys. This could be a tremendous break for me. This could really get my filmmaking career off the ground. Why shouldn't I savor the moment?
That's why.
Look, I told you guys, I'm not good at breaking bad news.
You're telling us. I bet you still haven't told your mother you're dating TJ.
Yeah, I mean, come to think about it, I've never met your mother.
She has a weak heart.
Come on, look, somebody's got to break the news to Mr. Moore.
Not me, man.
Well, I don't do it. What we need is someone who really cares about Mr. Moore. Someone who can be encouraging about his acting career. Someone who knows what it feels like to be rejected over and over and over again. What?
Arvid, thank you so much for volunteering.
Go do it, boy. Go, 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 go. Mr. Moore, hi.
Hi, Arvid. Something wrong?
Oh, with me? No.
Good.
How about you?
Well, to be honest, I'm nervous about meeting Woody Allen.
It's perfectly understandable. I mean, why should you put yourself through this? Hey, I got a great idea. Why'd you just forget about the whole thing?
Don't be silly, Arvid. I just need to loosen up.
Oh, yeah, I mean, ooh, loosening up. Hey, I got an idea that's potentially loosening. Let's role play.
Role play?
Yeah, I know it sounds weird, but if I pretend to be Woody Allen, it might help you figure out what to say to him.
Arvid, that's not the way I usually prepare for an audition. But why not? Sure.
Okay, great. I'll be Woody Allen.
Okay.
And you be,
I'm Charlie Moore.
Oh, right.
It's a real pleasure to meet you, Mr. Allen. Woody?
Great. Please have a seat, if you will. So, where to begin? Directing a movie is like running a country. It's like one wrong move and you can end up like Ceausescu. It's like...
Well, Woody, you certainly have a wonderful way with words. What are you saying?
Don't give up your day job. Well, you seem pretty loosened up to me, Mr. Moore. Good job. Good job.
Gotta go to the office.
Oh, are you okay, Mr. Moore?
I'm fine. It's a very exciting day for me.
You didn't tell him?
If only I'd have played Clint Eastwood, at least I could have shot him and put him out of his misery.
I can't take this anymore.
Yo, man, don't worry about it. I'll tell Mr. Moore. You just concentrate on that audition.
Really?
Consider it done. I tell him right now. I tell him right after my next class, I swear.
Going somewhere, Mardian?
Yeah, I gotta see Mr. Moore.
Oh, lots of luck. You just missed him.
He left?
He had some silly audition. I was nice enough to fill in for him, even with my dental pain.
Oh, no, that's terrible.
Yeah, right. Root canal.
TJ, have you seen Aristotle?
Sure, about 5 minutes ago. He had to go to his audition, man.
I didn't get a chance to tell Mr. Moore.
So how's he gonna find out that they don't want him?
I think he'll get the hint when the movie comes out and he's not in it.
You'll never believe where I am today. The regular girl got sick, so I'm answering the phone for, are you ready? Woody Allen! Ah! He's in the next room and he is so cute. This is more fun than when I worked at the IRS and the people are just as scared of me. Do you mind?
I'm Charlie Moore. I have a 2:30.
No, you don't. Anyway, I haven't spoken to Woody yet, but I will.
Excuse me, there must be some mistake. You called me this morning.
Hold on. I didn't call you, sweetie. I've never heard of you until now.
Well, someone called me.
I've got to go. I'll check. You better not be lying or you'll never work in this town again.
Thank you.
Sit.
Aristotle. You didn't have to come all the way down here. Thank you. I can use the moral support.
You didn't hear from Eric?
He's coming too?
Not unless he likes train wrecks.
What does that mean?
Mr. Moore, look around the room. You notice how everybody kind of looks like me? Nobody looks like you?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, Mr. Moore, is...
You don't have an appointment, Buster.
Everybody here?
Aristotle Mackenzie is a no-show.
Oh, I'm Aristotle.
Ah, yes, the young man who brought the tape. Is this your dad?
This
This is the crasher I was telling you about.
There seems to be some confusion about my appointment with Mr. Allen.
No, I remember. You're the one on the tape.
You've seen it?
Yes, I did. And I was so thrilled to get it. After your stuff ran out, there was an LA law I'd missed. Thanks. Maybe next time. Start sending them in.
I'm sorry, Mr. Moore. They saw me when I dropped off the tape. Are you mad?
No, I just gotta get out.
Yeah, I understand. I'll go with you.
Oh, you have an audition.
Just forget it. I feel bad about it.
Don't be silly. I mean, this is far too important to just pass on. Yeah, if you leave now, you're gonna regret it, and you know it.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Listen, it'd be nice if one of us got a role.
Thanks. Got a feeling I'm gonna nail this puppy.
Yeah, you will. Keep the
Listen up, everybody. I'm sorry, but you know Woody, always rewriting. He's dropping the fantasy scene. He thanks you all and is deeply sorry for the inconvenience. But you can stay. He's looking at your tape. He wants you to wait.
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Oh, Mr. Moore, I'm so sorry. That must have been awful.
Yeah.
Awful. Try humiliating.
Well, at least it's not your first time. You're used to it. What I'm trying to say, Mr. Moore, is,
Mr. Moore, look on the bright side. Up to this point, you've been turned down by losers and nobodies. And now you've kind of moved up to a higher class of rejection.
You know, it was exciting meeting Woody Allen.
What did he say?
He said, here's your tape. Thanks for letting me look at it.
Wow. Brutal.
It's enough about show business, okay? Let's move on to something less brutal. World War I.
Hey, Arv. Hi, Dennis. Oh, don't look, it's Pauline Scott.
Got it. You owe her money, right?
No, I like her.
Oh, not bad, Arv. You know her?
Well, we met last night at the Sigmar Bergman film. We just talked for a minute, and she's very bright, especially when it comes to movies.
Arvid, don't be so shy. Go talk to her.
Okay. But I've got to do this with style and sophistication.
Right. I'll handle this. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Come on. My friend here wants to talk to you. Beat it.
Dennis!
Go ahead, Arvid. Talk to her.
Hi. How did you enjoy the Bergman film last night?
Great. The Virgin Spring is one of my favorite films.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the sequel. Get Lucky Summer? Anyway, Arvid is a real genius when it comes to films. You ought to hear him talk at our Film Society screenings.
Film Society screenings?
Really? I didn't know there was a film society at Fillmore.
Dennis is just
the projectionist. Arvid here is the president.
I'm impressed. And I'd love to join. When is your next meeting?
Tuesday.
So soon?
Yes, Tuesday.
I recall.
Great. I'll see you then. Ciao.
Ciao.
Film club? Tuesday?
Arvid, I just did you a huge favor. Tuesday could be your lucky day. Don't blow it, pal. hots for some new girl who's a real film buff, so he told her that he's president of our film society.
Oh, Arvid.
What a scam.
Yeah, Arvid, I don't want to be used.
Oh, what a creep.
Dirtbag. No, wait a second. Let's not be too hard on Arvid. Well, I think it's kind of sweet and romantic what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's right. Besides, a film society might give us an opportunity to see some films that we haven't had a chance to see.
You know, maybe we could show some Indian films.
Sure we could. Broken Arrow, Son of Paleface, Harry and Tonto.
No, I was thinking more of Patra Panchali, Gopi Jin, Bhaja Vin.
Yeah, me too.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
Wait a minute. We have to get a faculty sponsor for the club, don't we?
Oh, yeah, what about Mr. Moore?
I'll hold it. Look, I am already sponsor for your radio club. I'm a part-time faculty advisor for the newspaper, and I seem to get continually drafted into directing these musical productions, so you'll have to find somebody else for this thing, okay?
But the Film Society meeting has to be on Tuesday. We need a sponsor fast.
Film Society, huh?
Okay, everybody remember? We elect Arvid president.
Great. And remember to act like we've been meeting like this for a while.
Right.
Wait. How do we do that?
Talk film talk. Words like oeuvre, auteur, film noir. Oh, and Hollywood hack is always good.
So, Eric, what do you think of Fellini's oeuvre?
I think that's between him and Mrs. Fellini.
Hi, Arvid.
Pauline, hi.
This is so exciting. I've been looking forward to it all day.
I can't wait to see what he's gonna do. We're gonna do. I'm gonna do. I'm the president.
I know. Shouldn't you be up on stage?
Oh.
Hi, Arvid.
Hi, Mr.
Can I help you?
I just wanted to, check the podium. Solid. If you need anything else, I'll just be down in the audience there. I always like to let him start the meetings, you know, politics.
Well, I guess we might as well get started. So I'd like to begin by welcoming you all to the first meeting of Fillmore's new Film Society.
No. I thought you said...
We had to dissolve the old one.
I guess the first order of business should be electing a new president.
I thought you were president.
I am. I just like to, you know, let them re-elect me every so often. It's just a formality.
Any nominations? Anybody want the job?
I'll do it.
No, Janice has a right to run for president of the Film Society.
Oh, forget it. I thought you meant president of the United States.
Okay, anybody else?
I rise to nominate a man whose passion for film, though recent, is second to none. A man who has written over 400 letters protesting the use of colorization. A man who puts the film in Fillmore. Your very own Arvid Engen.
Okay. Any other nominations? I guess you're it then, Arvid. Congratulations. If you'd like to take the podium.
Well, I see a lot of new faces out there. So why don't we welcome our new members? Will all those attending for the first time please stand up? Oh. May I extend a hearty Film Society welcome to you, Pauline. As your president, let me assure you that I am always here for you. Order. Okay. My first official act as president will be to ask Mr. Moore what my first official act should be.
Well, it is a film society. Choose a film to show?
Obviously. But what film? Any suggestions?
Well, how about Citizen Kane?
There you go.
That's a good idea.
Citizen Kane? Not that again.
Yeah, not that old chestnut. Come on, guys, something we can really sink our teeth into.
How about Birth of a Nation? I've never seen anything by D.W. Griffith.
Perfect,
Darwin. Is that old hack? Come on, guys.
How about Body Heat?
Gopi Jin, Baja Ben.
Hellcats of the Navy.
You know, I would like to see the original Breathless.
All right. Breathless. It's a good idea. Godard was on the cutting edge of the French New Wave, and Breathless is a watershed film in cinematic history.
Great! Terrific idea, Simone.
Breathless? This is your idea of a serious film society?
Yeah, come on, Simone, get with the program. You know, you're walking on thin ice with me.
Pauline, do you have a suggestion?
Why not something really challenging? Like Bajazog's Warsaw Dreams.
Say what? It's a Polish film from the 50s. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
They say it's brilliant. Heavily influenced by the early German Expressionists, but also informed by Italian neorealism.
Right. Warsaw Dreams is exactly the kind of film I want for this society.
Bravo!
Yeah. Bravo!
I'm just saying it's an extremely obscure film, and I wouldn't have the first idea where to find a print.
Excuse me, Mr. Moore, I'm the president. Let me worry about it, okay? You have my personal guarantee. I called 3 video stores and 2 foreign film distributors. Nobody has any Wajazog films.
Tell me about it. I have been all over this city. Everybody's heard of Warsaw Dreams. Nobody has seen it. In fact, most people said if I find it, send them a copy.
Dennis, what am I gonna do?
Smile.
Smile. I mean, my world as I know it is finished, and you're telling me to... Hi.
Hi, Arvid. You're getting famous. The man who found Warsaw Dreams.
Oh.
It's quite an accomplishment.
Oh, it's nothing, really. In fact, it's really nothing.
Something wrong?
No, I just, but if something were to go, I mean, would you, if something, I just don't want you to feel let down if it's a total disaster.
Are you trying to tell me something?
I guess I'm trying to tell you that no matter what happens with Warsaw Dreams, I'll still like you and respect you and want to date you.
Whatever.
Arvid, morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Did you see the Times movie listings this morning?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Friday noon at Fillmore High School, of all places. A screening of Wajazog's lost masterpiece, Warsaw Dreams. Pretty exciting, eh?
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. Congratulations. With all this publicity, it's going to be a sellout. Very good work, Arvid.
Mr. Moore, can I talk to you about Warsaw Dreams?
Sure. Listen, where did you find it?
I didn't.
Well, I think... What?
I can't find the film.
What do you mean you can't find the film?
Well,
There is no film?
Not one copy in the entire city.
Dennis told me you had it.
I know. And someday when I have a car, I hope to run him over.
Well, we put up posters, we sold tickets. I notified the newspapers. I invited Rex Reed.
Oh, I know. This is going to be really embarrassing for you, Mr. Moore. I'm sorry, I really am.
No, I think it's going to be far more embarrassing for you. You're the president of the film club. I'm simply the former faculty advisor. Now, you were doing this just to impress Pauline, right?
How did you know?
All right, look, you saw the movie 10? You remember Dudley Moore goes to a dentist and ends up suffering through a root canal just to find out where Bo Derek is going on her honeymoon? Yeah. I would never underestimate what a man will go through for a woman.
I'm sorry, Mr. Moore.
Well, so am I, Arvid. I think your idea of a film club was a good one.
Too bad it's going to come crashing down before it even gets started.
Not necessarily.
What?
We have 2 days left. If you all work together, maybe you can pull Arvid out of this mess.
Well, if we can't find it, what are we supposed to do?
Look, you're the IHP. You're research rats, right? Janice, you can start at the library. Look up, old Polish magazines and newspapers. Find out everything you can about this director, Zog. I know you read Russian. Do you read Polish?
I'll learn it tonight.
I guess I could give the Polish embassy a call.
That's a good idea.
I'll hit the Museum of Modern Art.
Nothing. We looked everywhere.
Yeah, we found all kinds of raves about Warsaw Dreams, but no one could tell us who the distributor was.
Yeah, sorry, Arvid.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
No, really sorry, Arvid.
Hey, plenty of time, plenty of time. We don't actually have to have the film in our hands till tomorrow.
Dennis, I don't want to talk to you for the next 20 years. Janice, did you find anything?
Sorry, Arvid. I need at least the weekend to learn Polish. All those Z's are tough.
Okay, I understand.
But I photocopied this for you from the Who's Who.
Wojciech Zog left his native Poland in 1965 to try his luck in Hollywood. After being fired from the set of The Munsters for coming to blows over creative differences with Al Grandpa Lewis, he left Hollywood. He was last known living in New York.
Great news, huh?
There's 10 million people living in New York.
Arvid, wake up. How many Zogs can there be?
How do I know?
1. Zog's Fine Tailoring.
I am Vodya Zog.
No. We're looking for Vodya Zog, the filmmaker.
Film, schmil, making movies, making suits, it's all the same. It's all in the cut. Anyway, what I can do for you?
We're looking for a copy of Warsaw Dreams for our film society.
Ah, yes, Dreams, my greatest triumph. Film critics went crazy nuts over it. Film students sent me papers about its symbolism. Universities wanted me to lecture. Mamie went door and kissed me. Oh, it was something, let me tell you.
It sounds fantastic. Do you have a copy?
No, I never made it.
What?
It doesn't exist. It was only a little bit of film and a lot of talk. I mentioned it once to some snot-nosed young critic, Rex Reed. I was trying to raise money to finish it. Next thing I know, he writes about it in some film journal. Pretty soon, it snowballs, everybody's talking. Turns out to be the best movie I never made.
All right, wait a minute. Do you have anything at all of what you shot?
Bits and pieces. I told you, it's an unfinished movie. No, wait. I do have a completed Monsters that's not too shabby, if you like. But I'm not responsible for the grandpa scenes.
Listen, we'll take it. The movie, not the Munsters.
Right. Take it, borrow it, burn it.
We got it.
We got it! We got what? It's an unfinished film.
Oh, Arvid, who cares as long as it's Warsaw Dreams by Vodya Zog?
Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Closeout sale at Zog's. Better hurry down.
Looks like we're gonna have a full house.
Yeah. Mr. Moore, we did tell you that this film is unfinished.
Look, nobody's gonna hold you responsible for shooting the film. You're just screening it, okay? Read it up. No pun intended.
Your attention, please. The film is about to begin. If you could please be seated, please. As Mr. Zog explained to me personally, Warsaw Dreams is a story of a Polish game show host and his fiancée, a driving instructor, whose new student is deaf. By the way, there are also a couple cans of crab meat in the film that not even Mr. Zog could explain. But if you do enjoy seafood, then this, of course, will be... But why don't we just let the film speak for itself? Dennis, would you just run the film? Oh, thank you.
Готово? Готово. Начали. Остановите доски. Остановили. На четвертой 5,83. На пятой 4,91. И на шестой 13,58.
Пожалуйста.
Это телепатия не имеет никакого.
Нет, конечно, потому что ведь телепатия подразумевает передачу мыслей на расстоянии. Ну да. Без контакта. Вы, видите ли, можно сказать, почти не вожу. Я потренировался несколько раз.
Артур Карлович. В твоем халате, в кармане. Вот какое.
Этот вопрос очень трудненький.
Известно уже давно. Оно изучалось еще в 30-е годы. Малоизвестно, почти неизучено. Его мозг и представляет большой интерес.
Глаз. Чем он?
Я тебя плюну!
Громче. Спорит мглою будней. Сей праздный звон. Всем кажется...
Дерзайте. Вы талантливы. Ваши возможности исчерпаемы.
Thank you for coming. Everyone's a critic.
Now, look at the bright side, Arvid. At least Rex Reed didn't show up.
Mr. Moore, the Film Society's a disaster.
Oh, come on, Arvid. It's off to a shaky start, but at least it's a start. Stay in focus.
Can you believe these cretins walking out of a Wajda Zog film? I mean, these people are filmic morons.
I know. I mean, I loved the symbolism of death as a driving student. Great. I didn't quite get the ending.
Oh, well, that was what that was all about was the that Zog. Woo! What a giant.
Arvid, I'm sorry everyone took a hike.
Well, at least you stayed. That's what's important.
Well, I stayed because you stayed.
Well, I stayed because you... Wait a minute. Did you like the movie?
Did you?
Only if you did.
Well, I'm not really as much of a film freak as you are. I mean, you're so smart about films. I wanted to impress you. I hope you don't hate me.
Hate you? I know less about films than you do. I just did all of this to impress you. You know what I hate? I hate Warsaw Dreams.
Me too.
Oh, maybe giving your girlfriend crab meat means you're engaged.
So what do you like?
Oh, Dumbo.
I love Dumbo.
Really?
Let's go rent it.
Okay.
Remember that part when Dumbo is in the tree with the crows?
Oh, I love that part. Oh, and when the zookeeper takes Mommy Elephant away.
I cried.
Oh.
Remember that cute little mouse? What was his name?
Timothy. I named my blankie after him.
Arvid. I hope you're not mad at me about getting you involved in that whole film society thing.
Mad? Things are working out great for me and Pauline. In fact, Dennis, just to show you there's no hard feelings, I set you up with her friend Tiffany.
Wow, great. She's cute?
Cute is for children. Tiffany is beautiful. And she's into adventures, thrills, excitement. She even flies her own airplane.
Really? When do I get to meet her?
Saturday, at the airport.
Great. Thanks, Arv.
Gee, you're a good friend, Arvid.
No, I'm not. I told her he was president of the skydiving club. He makes his first jump tomorrow.
Hi, Vicki. Listen, your paper on Lyndon Johnson, very perceptive. The way you showed how it took a Southern politician to get real civil rights legislation. You listening?
It's just that, well, I'm not sure, but I think it might be happening.
It might be happening, but you're not sure.
Well, you're never really sure until it happens, are you?
Well, that depends on what we're talking about.
But it did happen before. And when it happened before, this is the way it started happening.
What, Vicki? What?
I might get a crush on you.
You might.
It could be a false alarm, but I do get crushes on teachers. I was in a couple of schools before where this happened, and it never really happened with science teachers. It only happened with liberal arts teachers. You know, like English, philosophy, history.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, it wasn't just the history. I find I only get crushes on teachers who are creative, sensitive, aware.
Yeah, Vicki, listen, I'm really, truly flattered that you think of me as creative and sensitive. But if there's one thing that I am very sensitive about, it's the teacher-student relationship.
I know, Mr. Moore, and I don't want you to worry. I mean, this crush thing, it might not even happen. And if it does happen, it could disappear just as fast as it came. I mean, sometimes they just come poof and then go poof.
Well, let's hope this one goes poof before it comes poof.
You're so cute.
Okay, in the little time we have remaining, I'd like to move on to our next major subject, the Roaring Twenties.
Great. Really great.
Thank you, Vicki.
Excuse me, Mr. Moore, that's the boring 20s?
Well, Dennis, one man's boring is another man's roaring.
Wow, what a retort.
So, I would like you to write essays showing me how the art, the literature, the culture of the 1920s was a reflection of the socioeconomic conditions of that period. And for this assignment, you're going to be paired off.
Oh, I'll take Vicki, Mr. Moore. It'd be great.
No, whoop. My paycheck says teacher, so I get to choose the teams. And Alex, you'll be working with Sarah. Aristotle, Simone. Dennis, Darlene. Alan, you'll be working with Vicki.
Mr. Moore, in view of the complexity of this assignment, is that wise?
What? Look, Alan. Vicki has a 4.0 grade point average. She's a national merit finalist. College boards through the roof.
Mr. Moore, you're embarrassing me.
Well, I'm trying to embarrass him.
Hey, wait, something's not right here. Aristotle gets to work with Simone, Dennis gets Darlene, Alex gets Sarah, and Alan gets Vicki. I mean, who do I get?
Arvid.
Arvid. Arvid.
I'm sorry if I disappoint you, Eric. Just promise me that whatever happens, you'll still respect me afterwards.
Okay, now I'm expecting thorough research, reasoned arguments, incredibly imaginative thinking. And I want it all on my desk a week from today, okay? See you later. Vicky, don't you have another class to go to?
Uh-huh.
So, go to it.
Great idea!
Yeah.
How about literature? There's F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah, the lost generation. Alcoholism, insanity, infidelity. I love it.
How about music?
Music? That's a great idea, Simone. Jazz, blues, music's from the underbelly of society. A cat house piano? Give me a pig foot and a bottle of beer. Give me a pig foot and a bottle of beer.
Maybe not music. Pets?
Great. Pets of the 1920s. That's an A paper, Simone. A paper.
Well, let's try reference.
Okay, let me try one more time to get my theory into that beautiful head of yours. Here it is. 80 years ago, women started nagging men to let them vote. In 1920, men gave in to them. At the same time, women wanted everyone to quit drinking. Then men gave in to them. Pretty soon, prohibition led to organized crime. It therefore follows that because men listened to women back then, we've got organized crime today.
I understand the theory, Alan. It's just really stupid.
And I suppose you have a better theory?
Alan, the roots of crime in society are touched on as far back as the book Utopia by Sir Charlie Moore.
Sir Thomas More. Vicky, are you taking this seriously?
Oh, Alan, I'm sorry. I know that you're a very goal-oriented person, so I'm going to try very hard to keep certain feelings that I'm having from affecting our work.
Feelings?
You know the expression, you don't choose love, love chooses you?
Are you saying love has chosen you?
I think so, yeah. I know this is a really inconvenient time with us trying to work, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, okay?
Okay. So what do we do now?
We keep working. And I promise I'll try to keep my mind off of, you know, things.
Sure. Fine.
Thanks. You're great.
Even I wouldn't have believed this, but I think Vicky was actually, what do you guys say? Coming on to me.
What?
I'm dying. You?
Whoa. When you say coming on, are you talking about mere conversation or the laying on of lips?
Yeah. She kissed me. Right here.
Big deal. The Pope kisses people right there.
Look, we're working in the library. I'm trying to educate her on the 20s. Suddenly she says she's crazy about me and she kisses me. I guess I just happen to have this natural animal magnetism.
Well, I'm getting a certain natural animal nausea. What does this guy have that I don't have?
Good looks, good clothes, good breath.
All right, getting back to this.
Wait, are you sure about this? Vicky likes you?
Hey, we don't choose love. Love chooses us. I guess I've been chosen.
Mr. Moore, could I speak to you for a moment, personally?
Hi, how are you? Actually, Vicky, if this is going to be a heartfelt conversation, I don't think we have time. We're going to be late for class. So.
Well, it's
Morning, Arvid.
it's just that I thought I ought to tell you just as soon as I knew.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you knew something that you thought I ought to know, you tell me, wouldn't you? I mean, if a relationship is to mean anything. Hi, Mr. Moore.
Morning, Darlene. Vicky, we don't have a relationship.
We still have a teacher-student relationship, don't we?
Well, yes.
That's a relief, because I wouldn't want that relationship to be jeopardized by this thing that's happened that I wanted you to know about just as soon as it happened.
Hi, Mr. Moore.
Girls. Yeah. So, you're saying this thing has happened?
I told you it might happen, but I wasn't sure. Well, I'm sure now. I'm in love with you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No,
Sorry.
no. Vicky. Right now, you may truly believe that you're in love with me, but you know what you said. These things come, poof, and they go, poof. Right now, you're between poofs. So, a week from now, post-poof, we'll both be able to look back at all of this and laugh, okay?
I don't want to freak you out or anything, but, well, even though in your mind this thing may not be going anywhere, that's okay with me because I feel the way I feel and I can't help it.
Sorry. Everyone calls me a racketeer. I call myself a businessman. When I sell liquor, it's bootlegging. When my patrons serve it on a silver tray on Lakeshore Drive, it's hospitality. Dennis?
I think Vicky was first.
Yes, she was. Vicky?
Al Capone.
Well, that's it. See you tomorrow.
Okay. See you.
Yeah.
Mr. Moore, I need to talk to you about Vicky.
Yeah, I know.
The poor kid just can't seem to keep her mind on her work. I mean, I don't want to complain, but it's starting to affect my project.
I know.
In fact, I think she may be, you know, love or something.
Yeah, I know that too.
Wow, you are observant. Of course, who can blame her? I can understand her feelings.
What do you mean by that?
Isn't it obvious, Mr. Moore? She's hopelessly in love with me.
You're sure?
I have that effect on women. Some guys got it, and some guys don't.
Well, enjoy it while you can, Alan. Seriously.
Look, if it's about you and me, you don't have to say anything.
Vicky. I do have to say something. Look, you're jeopardizing your whole project on the 20s. And, well, you're putting me in an awkward position. Yeah. Alan is starting to feel a little off balance. And,
You're right.
well, so in view of this, I think you should stop now.
You're absolutely right. You make absolute sense. You're the best person I've ever met at giving advice.
Advice is of very little value if it's not taken.
I knew sooner or later you were going to say it. That's why I told you you didn't have to say it, because I knew it already.
Well, if you already knew the advice I was going to give you before I gave it to you, why weren't you following it then, before I...
You know, you're starting to sound like me.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how that happens to couples?
We're not a couple, Vicky.
I know what you're trying to say, but you're talking to my head. My heart won't listen. Hearts don't think, they feel.
Well, look, my heart doesn't feel anything.
That's okay. My heart feels enough for both of us.
Vicky, I know you said we shouldn't let our feelings get in the way of our work, but I think maybe we could let them get in the way a little. What do you say we go out tonight?
Why?
Oh, you're right. Maybe we should wait until after the paper is done. Then we can talk about it.
Why?
Never mind.
Hi, Vicky.
Alan, what's the matter?
Can you girls explain something to me? Why would a girl say she's in love with a guy one day, and the next day she won't even go out with him?
Well, who's the guy?
Me.
Alan, you've answered your own question.
Come on, Vicky was all over me the other day.
Vicky? Well, just the other day she was telling us that she's in love with an older guy.
Older guy? I don't believe it.
Oh, Alan, yeah, she said something about a guy who's sensitive and aware.
So there is another guy?
Sorry, Alan.
See, Arvid and I are doing this paper on sexual freedom in the 20s. Hey, Arvid, tell the title we thought of.
I can't. I'm not that sexually free. Eric.
You're late.
I know, I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Thank you. Oh, here. I checked this out for you. I thought you might find it interesting.
Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov.
It's the story of an innocent young girl and her love affair with some old creep.
I know what it's about.
I'll bet you do.
Listen, I think I know what you're getting at, and, well, my relationship with Charlie is no concern of yours.
Charlie? Charlie who?
Charlie Moore.
Look, let's leave Mr. Moore out of this. We're talking about some sensitive, aware, older? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
No! I checked this out for you, Mr. Moore. I thought you might find it enlightening. Lolita, it's the story of a lovely young girl.
Okay, Alan, I see what you're getting at.
Don't play coy with me, Mr. Moore. What's going on with you and Vicky?
There is nothing going on with me and Vicky. She has a schoolgirl crush, and I'm doing my best to ignore it.
Excuse me, Mr. Moore, and I say this with the utmost respect. Are you proud of yourself for letting this impossible situation continue? Or perhaps are you enjoying it?
No, Alan. I am definitely not enjoying this, believe me.
Well, then why haven't you tried to stop it?
Don't you think I have?
Well, evidently not hard enough. And again, I say that with the utmost
Alan.
All right. I guess I'm just suffering the heartbreak of a punctured ego. I mean, it's not that I was in love with her. I was just flattered to think that she might be the big L word with me. And then to realize I come in a poor second to some guy who's old enough to be her grandfather.
Her father.
You can see how I feel. Crushed.
So, what would you say was a major difference between the 20s and the 80s?
How about the age difference?
Stock market crash in the 20s led to a depression. The one in 87 didn't.
Very good.
Of course.
See you tomorrow. Vicky, if you could stay for a moment. You know, we really do have to get this settled once and for all.
I know what you're going to say.
Well, I don't care if you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it anyway, so. Look, Vicky, if we were not teacher and student, still there would be nothing going on between us. Nothing at all.
Now I've done it, you don't even like me.
No, there's a world of difference between like and love. I like a multitude of women, including you. But love, it's different. And what you feel for me is infatuation. Trust me.
That's it. I trust you. All good relationships have that.
You really are incredible.
I knew if I hung in long enough, you'd feel that way.
No, it's not what I mean. Look, no matter how sure you are that you are in love with me, I know that I am not in love with you.
You'll come around.
No.
I'll wait. I have a lot of time. I'm young.
Well, I don't. I'm old.
That's what I love about you, your olderness.
Vicky. did it ever occur to you that maybe you fall for men like me because we're unavailable? I mean, that way you can feel that you're in love and feel kind of safe. I mean, have you thought about that?
Yes. I just don't like high school boys.
Why not?
Because they're stupid.
Okay, I'll admit that some of them are a little rough around the edges, but I think they'll scrub up fairly well.
Every high school that I go to, it's the same thing. The minute I walk in the door, they're all over me. I know what they want. They're not even subtle about it. I mean, is that all that they care about?
No, but it's about 90% of what they care about.
Yeah, so I like it better when they've grown up and they don't care about it at all.
Well, Vicky, I think you might be in for a long wait.
I don't mean it all. Just not as much. Why can't I find someone who would like me as a person, even if I had a dumpy figure and green hair? Like I was hoping you would.
Vicky, you'd probably be sensational with green hair, but...
But you still wouldn't love me.
You know, guys your own age are really not so bad. I think you ought to give them another try. I mean, you might find one that you kind of like.
It's okay, Mr. Moore. You can stop trying to cheer me up. I get it. From now on, no matter what anyone else thinks, you'll always be the teacher and I'll always be the student.
Well, that is what everyone thinks now.
Right.
Listen, Vicky, it's good that you know you have these feelings. Now, take it from me. It's going to be really good when you have them for someone who has the same feelings for you.
Okay.
Hey, Vicky, something wrong?
Please, Eric. The last thing I need right now is boys hitting on me, okay?
Hey, Vicky, I'm not hitting on you. I'm just asking if you're okay.
Oh. Well, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to go now. This is me not hitting on you. See?
Eric. Sorry.
Sure.
Hey, whatever it is, it can't be that bad.
Yes, it can.
Nah, no, it can't. Come on.
Alex, please, not now, okay?
With just one little smile?
I can't.
I can make you smile. I'll do faces. Come on, hurry up. I'm running out of faces. That's better. Well, come on, why don't I walk you to your next class?
Morning, everyone. Do I have all your essays on the 20s here?
Yeah. Ours turned out rather well, even though we got off to a slow start.
I think it went well, too.
Yeah. We learned a lot about organized crime.
And disorganized emotions.
I'm glad to hear it.
That's it. We cannot write together. Why don't you go write about sex and depravity and sin and scandal, and I'll cover everything else, okay?
What else is there?
Vicky.
Simone.
No, I know her.
No.
No.
You did not.
You
did not.
Oh, hi, Vicky.
Hi, Arvid.
How was your weekend?
Fine.
Did you, see anyone?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. There was this really interesting poet, a reporter from Rolling Stone, a performance artist, and 3/4 of a string quartet.
Wow. You must have your own 800 number.
It was a party, Arvid.
Oh.
But it was great. What did you do?
Oh, hey, I swung with a pretty hip crowd myself.
He slept over at my place. Math club had a party.
The Pi R Square dance, huh?
Right.
But, it turned into an all-nighter. What a blast.
Oh, and you want to hear a blast? You ought to hear Arvid snore.
Dennis, I do not snore.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Do not.
Do two?
Do not.
Two?
Do not.
Two? Two?
It's my word against yours. You have no proof.
That's where you're wrong, pal.
Dennis.
Everybody, if I can have your attention, please. I'd like to present our very own Arvid Engen snoring.
Arvid, when you get married, make sure your wife has earplugs.
Yeah, Arvid, that's quite a horn you got on that face.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with my horn. Not my nose.
No, you're right, Arvid. It's great, especially if you get lost in a fog.
Good morning. Settled here. Today, we're going to be talking about William Randolph Hearst and the effect of yellow journalism on American politics.
Sorry, I was trying to rewind it.
What was it?
It was Arvid snoring.
Really? That was you, huh?
You really ought to see a doctor about all that noise you make.
Alex, everybody.
No. It's okay, Mr. Moore. Why don't you all just say it? My nose is hideous, and I should have plastic surgery, okay? Let's face it, I'm the Elephant Man.
Arvid, you're by no stretch the Elephant Man.
Yeah, Arvid. The Elephant Man never sounded like this.
And so Hearst fanned the flames of war with inflammatory headlines like "Remember the Maine." But in fact, from the beginning, it was suspected that the Spanish never attacked the Maine, that it simply sunk because of accidental explosions. So, see you tomorrow. Arvid, listen, I hope you weren't hurt by all that. I mean, they're just teasing you.
Oh, Mr. Moore, they were right. I hate my nose more than they do.
They don't hate your nose.
Of course they do. Not only is it hard to look at, apparently it can be used to arouse geese.
Arvid, your nose is fine. If you're worried about your snoring, see a doctor. You may have a deviated septum.
Deviated septum? Oh, perfect. It even sounds nerdy.
Arvid, all kinds of people have deviated septums.
Oh, besides dweebs, geeks, and total losers.
Me.
Oh, Mr. Moore, I didn't mean that you were...
No, that's okay. Just think about it. Watch your step, okay?
Hi.
Oh!
Sorry.
Hey, give me that. Don't take that.
What is this?
Give me this. Give me this. Hey, give me that. Give me that.
Your new nose? A guide to rhinoplasty?
Shut up!
A nose job! You're getting a nose job!
I went to the doctor to see about my deviated septum. But he said as long as he's working on my nose, I could get some cosmetic sculpturing if I wanted.
I can't believe you're getting a nose
I'm
job!
not getting a nose job. I haven't decided yet. In fact, I'm probably not going to do it. Then again, I might.
Arv, I like your nose.
Well, I think you're the only one. A girl like Vicky wouldn't look at me twice.
Oh, Arvid, she'd have to look at you twice. Just to see your whole nose. Oh, lighten up. I'm kidding.
Dennis, listen. This is extremely personal. Do not say anything to anyone under penalty of death.
Arvid, I'm your best friend.
I know. I will have you killed.
Jeez.
Hi, Vicky.
Oh, hi, Arvid.
Hey, Vicky. Oh, man, I love this outfit.
You do?
Yeah, I love the clothes you wear. I mean, these are ripped here, and yesterday they were ripped over there. I just love the clothes you wear.
Thanks, Eric.
You're welcome. Well, you put all our outfits together, and I seen her naked.
Eric, how do you do that?
Imagine her naked? How could you not?
Kid around with girls like that.
Oh, it's easy, Arvid. You could do it.
Not with this nose.
Oh, come on, Arvid. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Bad choice. Go ahead. Give it a shot.
Hi, Vicky.
Hello, Arvid. I've got a present for you. Can you guess what it is? A nose warmer. Arvid, you coming to class?
Oh, yeah. Hi, guys.
Hi, Arvid.
You told them, didn't you?
The public has a right to know.
No, I am just considering it.
Wow. Arvid, if it makes you feel any better, I never thought you had a big nose.
Really? Thanks.
But then again, gee, I never paid much attention.
What's going on?
Arvid's getting a nose job.
No, I am just thinking about it.
Very well. It's a personal decision, so keep your noses out of his, okay? Okay, to be continued tomorrow. See you then. Arvid. You know, the last time we discussed this, you could barely bring yourself to mention deviated septums, and now it seems you're considering plastic surgery.
Well, I'm not definitely sure, Mr. Moore, but I've got to do something. I mean, I want to be popular, self-confident, and it won't be nice if girls went crazy over me.
Most guys feel that way. But you really think cosmetic surgery is going to cover all that?
Yes.
Well, you're asking a lot out of your nose.
That's what I want, Mr. Moore. A lot out of my nose.
You know, I get the feeling you haven't really thought this thing through.
Well, now you're saying I shouldn't do it?
No. I'm saying a nose job will change the way you look, and it might change the way you feel, but you'll still be Arvid Ingen.
There's no need to be nasty, Mr. Moore. .9 pi r squared on the wall. 19.9 pi r squared. If one of those nines should happen to fall. 16.8321 pi r squared on the wall. 16.2831 pi r squared.
Well, Arvid, talk to your parents, and they said you can make your own decision, so we can get started on the septum and the rhinoplasty as soon as the anesthesia takes effect. You feeling a little woozy? A little numb?
A little bit. You know, I've been thinking, what if I don't need a new nose? Would you be terribly upset?
Of course not.
I mean, it was probably going to pay for your trip to Hawaii or something, and now I've let you down.
Not at all. I just got back from Hawaii.
Oh, you look good.
Look, don't worry. It's perfectly normal to have second thoughts about this.
That's true. It is okay to have second thoughts. In fact, I'm having second thoughts right now.
Okay. Just the deviated septum, not the new nose.
No, I mean, I'm having second thoughts about the second thoughts.
Oh, so you want the new nose?
On second thought.
Arvid, look, I understand your uncertainty. I gotta have a decision. You want the nose job or not?
Arvid. Arvid.
Oh, go ahead. Take me. But please, be gentle.
The only thing I'm going to take is your temperature. I've never lost a patient yet.
Oh.
I'm kidding, honey.
Oh, did I get it? Did I get the nose job?
No, but you got a dinette set and some lovely parting gifts.
Oh, I'm serious. I can't remember.
You were there. I was in a linen closet with an orderly. I'm just kidding. We run a clean shop here, sweetheart. Maybe you should call Dr. Kreinberg in the morning.
In the morning? Why can't I talk to him now?
Oh, no. He's in a major consultation. The whole office is abuzz. The entire Jackson family wants their old faces back. Nothing. All right, here we go.
Wait, they can do that?
I'm kidding. Why are you so serious? What's the point of worrying anyway? It's too late. Either you'll end up looking gorgeous or you'll look like one of the garbage pail kids.
Oh.
Here we go.
You're kidding, right?
No.
Hello, Dr. Kreinberg, please? What? He's in surgery. My God, is he okay? Oh, right, I'm sorry. He's a surgeon. I forgot. Listen, I wonder... Never mind. I'll call back later.
Hey, Arvid, how'd everything come off?
Mr. Moore, I'm not sure. They took care of the deviated septum, but I don't know if I had the plastic surgery.
You don't know?
Well, I remember telling the doctor all the reasons I wanted to have it done, but I also remember telling him I wasn't 100% sure. And then I went under. I don't remember the final decision.
Well, only you, Arvid. Anyway, I hope you're happy with whatever's under there.
No, I mean, absolutely. Mr. Moore, if my nose is smaller, I'll be better looking, and people will tease me for being so vain. And chorus girls and backup singers will throw themselves at me. What kind of life is that, huh?
Yeah. What if it's the same?
Well, I'll have the comfort of returning to what I know. Mathematics, solitude, and plenty of very humorous nasal quips.
You know, Arvid, you're the only one who seems to think you have a large nose.
Large. Mr. Moore, I'll be the only one in the yearbook with a pop-up photo. I mean, you don't know what it's like. Girls I wouldn't look twice at wouldn't look twice at me.
Are you listening to yourself? You know, your problem is not your nose.
I know. Now that my nose is smaller, my ears will be much more prominent. And I'll look like a Volkswagen with the doors left open.
Arvid, your problem is not your ears either. It's what's between them.
A bad haircut?
Oh, wow, Arvid! You really went through with it.
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful.
Well, actually, I'm not entirely...
Oh, Arvid, I can't wait to see what your new nose looks like. I bet it's going to look fabulous.
Yeah. Really, you think? Well, you see...
Boy, Arvid, that really took a lot of nerve.
It sure did.
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, you see, the truth is...
I'm trying to picture you with a little button nose. Maybe, you could be the next Shirley Temple.
No. I won't know exactly until the swelling goes down.
You know, you got a lot of guts because I'd be afraid to do something like that.
You know what, Arvid? You're not a total wimp after all.
Arvid, what do you think? Should I have my lips enlarged?
Yeah, Arvid, what do you think? Oh, well, you know, I was looking through the Book of Lips at Dr. Kreinberg's office, and, well, in my professional opinion, Simone, I think you should go for it. I mean, look what thick lips have done for Mick Jagger. Yeah. You know? And not only that, Simone, you know what I think, what else you might...
Calling Dr. Ingen, Dr. Arvid Ingen. Office hours are over. We can start the class.
All right, go right ahead. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Arvid.
Hey, nice outfit. I like those rips. You know, if you put all your outfits together, I have seen you naked. Hey!
Arvid, you're so cute.
Yeah, well. Hey, you know, we're all going out after school to celebrate my new nose. You coming?
Of course.
Great. And wear something ripped.
Arvid.
Yes, yes, yes!
What?
Oh, hi, Mr. Moore.
Well, sleeves all wet, but you seem to be in a good mood.
I know. Well, ever since I got this nose job, I feel so much more confident.
You did get it then. What, you talked to your doctor during lunch hour? Or?
Oh, well, we haven't made personal contact, but I know that I must have gone through with it because I suddenly feel like a totally different person. I mean, like, boom! Ah!
But you don't know.
Well, technically, no.
Well, maybe you should try calling him again.
Yeah.
Now.
Good idea. In fact, thanks for reminding me. Sure. I'll do that right now.
Okay, rewritten letters of recommendation tomorrow, please. Okay, Arvid? Listen, I'm a little worried about this nose business, you know. I'm concerned there might be complications.
Complications? What complications?
Well, you've been wearing this bandage for a week now. I mean, people in full body casts heal faster.
Well, hey, you know, I've been so busy, Mr. Moore, I haven't had a chance to get to the doctor.
Oh, well, I think I know what's really going on here.
You see, it's just, ever since I got back from the hospital, everyone has been so nice to me.
And why do you think that is?
Because I look good?
Half your face is hidden behind this bandage.
Well, I mean, I feel like I look good.
Huh.
I'm much more confident. People like me. I can't take it off now.
Well, you can't hide behind it forever.
Why not? I worked for the Phantom of the Opera.
Ah, at the end, the mask comes off.
Look what happened. He got lynched by an angry mob.
Arvid. Showtime.
Okay. What if I didn't get the nose job? I mean, what if it still looks the same? What if it looks worse? Mr. Moore, what's wrong?
Nothing.
How do I look?
Fine. Go.
What's the matter? I can't do it. What if I look ridiculous?
Well, Arvid, walking around school with this bandage hanging half on and half off your face looks fairly ridiculous.
All right. How does it look?
It looks terrific.
Really? I've been carrying this with me just in case.
Mm-hmm. Careful, easy.
Hey! Wait a minute! This is my old nose. You said I look terrific.
Yeah, you do look terrific. You always have.
No, I don't. I hate this nose.
I don't believe you, Arvid. I'm on the operating table. You chose to stay with this nose. I mean, this is the nose you chose. Now, must be the one you want.
Yeah, well, what do I know? I also chose this shirt. Mr. Moore, I'm going to be humiliated. Everyone's going to laugh at me.
Oh, come on, Arvid. People like you. I don't think they really care about your nose that much, one way or the other.
What if you're wrong?
Well, what if I'm right?
I'll get you the money. Hey, Arv.
Okay, Dennis. What do you think?
Think about what?
Me? How do I look?
I've told you 1,000 times, lose this shirt.
Dennis, my nose.
Oh, you got your bandage off.
So?
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 Oh, let me see. Gee, I don't know, Arv. It looks the same to me. I think your nose doctor needs an eye doctor.
Dennis, I didn't get the nose job. So, you're just gonna have to get used to me like this.
I am used to you like this. I never cared how it looked, just how it sounded.
Hi, Arvid.
Oh, boy.
Arvid, you look ridiculous.
I know. There's nothing I can do about it. I was born this way.
You were born with your head in your locker?
All right. Take your best shot.
Shot at what?
I got my bandage off.
Oh, yeah. The nose job looks good.
I didn't get a nose job. I just let everyone believe that I had. I guess I just enjoyed all the attention, so... I'm sorry I toyed with your emotions. Here I am, mega honker and all.
Arvid, it looks good to me.
Mr. Moore, Vicky didn't even notice.
Didn't notice what?
Right. Hey, Mr. Moore, what do you say at lunch I buy a soda in the cafeteria? We could celebrate my new old nose.
Sure. You can actually drink out of a can around that thing?
That was terrific, girls, really. I think we can do better.
Aristotle, I'm the director and you're the assistant, so I say thank you. And I decide when we can do better.
Okay, well, you're my man. I gotta make you look good, right?
Thank you. Thank you, girls.
Okay. Oliver Stevens, get ready.
What's all this about hair?
Well, it's a musical and we're doing it.
The one with long-haired hippie dope addicts that sing dirty songs and they all dance naked?
No, this is the one with Aquarius and Let the Sun Shine In. Hell no, we won't go.
Well, hell no, there won't be no show.
Dr. Samuels, look, there will be a show, okay? Because it has a very important message. Make love, not war.
Right. Unsafe sex among draft dodgers.
Mr. Moore. Simone.
Simone?
Mercy trial.
Mr. Moore.
Can this wait for just a moment? Simone?
Oh, well, first I'd like to say something. I mean, I've always been sort of stuck in the back or making costumes or something, but this time,
Yeah, you'd like a larger role.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I really need it to get over my shyness.
Wait. You're gonna walk around naked in front of the whole school to get over your shyness?
Naked?
Yeah, we're doing hair, man. At the end of the first act, everybody takes their clothes off.
Naked?
Well, that's the way I remember it, yeah.
Never mind. Mr. Moore! Naked?
Come on, Vicky, you're halfway there already.
Hey, Mr. Moore, you said you did hair in the 60s, right?
Yes, a road company.
And every night, you had to take your clothes off, right?
Afraid so.
You're doing the nude scene?
You got that right, baby.
What is the other problem with that?
I don't know. What's the matter, girls? You afraid of taking off your clothes?
No way, not a prayer.
Wait. Let's take a vote.
No voting.
Relax. Now, everybody that's in favor of doing the scene without clothes, raise your hands. What? Okay. Everybody in favor of doing it with clothes, your hands. Well, nudity wins.
Yes.
Okay, guys, let's take it off.
Now?
Yeah, we have to see what you're going to look like.
Yeah, Dennis, we could all use a good laugh. Take it off! Take it off! Take it off!
So does anybody want to change their vote? Okay, well, looks like that carries. There will be no nudity on stage.
That's better.
Yeah, the audience will be naked. What? Okay, Simone, let's hear your song.
Okay. Is something wrong?
Too soft.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Moore. Let's just forget it.
You were doing fine, Simone. Really?
And another thing, no dirty words.
Fine, no dirty words. Okay.
Good.
Actually, there will be some colorful, strong, earthy words.
Which ones?
Kisselback and Lutz.
Kitzelback. Lutz! You can't say that!
Monica Kisselback and Manfred Lutz, they're just auditioning. But read the script, okay? Okay, let's go, folks.
Just to prove that we can get down and dirty like everybody else.
We've taken the liberty of auditioning with one of the actual songs from Hair.
Picture us, if you will, as black people.
What?
It's welcome. White boys give me goosebumps.
White girls give me chills when they touch my shoulder. That's the touch that
Thank you.
There you go. Don't you love this show?
I hate it.
You love the movie. You told me you saw Hair and you loved it.
I got the name wrong. I saw shampoo. You can't say this.
You know, if they said it on stage 20 years ago, surely we can say it now.
The message of this play is un-American.
It's about American history, when the country was deeply divided by the war in Vietnam. And the last time I checked, freedom of speech was still in the Constitution.
Not according to the head of the English department.
Mrs. Hartman?
She's outraged.
It's interesting, we haven't done the play yet.
Great idea. Do it next year, after she retires.
Sorry.
Okay, Dennis Blunden and Arvid Ing.
that to what's happened recently in Eastern Europe. Ordinary citizens band together and they demand that their governments respond to the will of the people, which is what was happening here in America in the late 1960s with the peace movement, which is reflected very nicely in hair. Okay, tomorrow.
Mr. Moore, speaking of hair.
Yeah, Mr. Moore.
Ah, cast list. Berger will be played by Eric. Alex will be Claude. TJ, Sheila. Vicky, Jeannie. Sarah and Darlene, Chrissy and Leota. Simone, are you sure you wouldn't give it another chance?
Oh, Mr. Moore, I just get so frightened. I mean, I thought I could do it.
Oh, come on, Simone. You were really good.
I don't know. Maybe.
Simone.
Dennis, you know, your plant was incredible in Little Shop, and who could ever forget your Seymour? But I think we should give someone else a chance this time.
Chorus?
Not exactly.
Dancers?
A little farther upstage.
How much further?
Off stage, actually. Aristotle's going to be designing the sets, and I think the two of you are perfect to make those sets happen.
Wait a minute. Aristotle's not only in the show, but he designs the sets and is the assistant director?
Don't forget choreographer.
Damn, I'm good.
Have fun. Bye.
What do you mean? Hey, wait, I apologize. I was just kidding. Come on, you guys, have a heart. Come on, please.
All right. Okay.
Great. Cool. Thank you. Alan, I want you to be Claude's father, dad number one, okay?
That's kind of a small part, isn't it?
Alan, come on. There are no small parts. They're just parts with fewer words and less time on stage.
Right.
Mr. Moore.
Vicky, listen, I was very impressed by your audition.
Thanks. Listen, I have something very important to tell you. Sit down. You know how hair is all about astrology? When the moon is in the 7th house.
Yeah. I thought it was about a few other things, but go ahead.
I did everybody's horoscopes.
Oh, great.
Yeah, everybody's signs were in perfect harmony. It's unbelievable. According to the stars, this show should be fabulous.
Good.
But it won't be.
Why is that?
Your chart. It's pure disaster.
I personally feel that astrology is a load of Taurus.
Typical response from
a Virgo.
Just don't forget, I tried to warn you.
Thank you.
You want us to tie-dye the backdrop?
Yeah, you tie it in knots and then you dip it into lots of different colors. It's total 60s.
Okay, Manfred, now what's your problem?
I'm merely saying that dad number 2 is a waste of my talent. I'd make a perfect Burger. But no, who's playing Burger the poster boy for the tone deaf?
Hey, come on. We got a lot of work to do, okay? Alex, take us to Manchester, England. Manchester, England. Places, everyone, please.
I'm getting it. Well, you're not doing it
I'm
right.
trying to
put it in the back.
Fellas, come on. Get it in the tank. Let's go.
Manchester, England, England, across the Atlantic Sea. And I'm a genius, and I believe in God. And I believe that God believes in Claude, that's me. But I don't know how long me bloody old man's gonna put up with this, do I? I'm gonna get out of this flat and start Liverpooling it up with me mates.
Stop that. You stop that right now.
You were born right here in dirty, slummy,
mucky,
polluted,
Flushing, New York.
Start being an American.
The Army will make a man out of you.
Your draft notice arrived today. Greetings.
I'm gonna get out of this flat and start Liverpooling it up with me mates. Wait a minute.
You were born right here.
Will
around. Now we gotta do the whole thing over.
Didn't you see me in there? Like I could have drowned.
Yeah, you'd be died and gone to heaven.
Starting.
It's not starting. Mrs. Hardman?
Mr. Moore, I came here as a teacher of literature who has great respect for the English language and for the theater to ask, don't you think this play demands something less than the level of artistic expression our students should aspire to? Damn it. About halfway through that sentence, I knew I was going to split the infinitive, and I couldn't pull out of it.
I was going to go in after you. I figured I'd be lost, too.
Why don't I use simple English? It's crap. Please don't do this play. Do something else. After all, English literature is an endangered species.
But the power of this play is not derived from the eloquence of its language.
Oh dear. I'm beginning to see why you chose this play. It suits you and your whole generation. So right, so full of yourself, so foolish. So long.
And I believe that God believes in Claude, that's me.
Look, Simone, you have a beautiful voice. Everybody knows you do, but you.
It's just that getting up on stage with all those people staring at me, oh, Eric, it's terrifying.
That's why they invented acting. So beautiful, talented people who ordinarily have nothing else to worry about can have something that makes their palms sweat, their knees shake, and then they throw up.
You too?
Everybody. Now look, I want you to go back to Mr. Moore and finish that audition because...
Because?
Because, aside from everything else, I would like to have you in the cast with me because...
Because
I miss you, okay?
Oh, yes, okay. I mean, that's very, very, very okay.
Yes.
What do we want?
Peace!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Freedom!
When do we want it?
Now! Peace now! Freedom now! Peace now! Freedom now!
All right, cool. All right, let's do that again.
What do we want? Peace!
Wait, hold it. Wrong. You guys, this is not what I asked for. I asked for swirls, not squiggles.
Hey, squiggle this.
Yeah, you know, Aristotle, I've had it about up to here with your little put-downs.
Aristotle? I thought we had settled this.
It is settled, Mr. Moore. It's supposed to be swirls.
No, I'm talking about your attitude.
Oh.
Excuse me, Mr. Moore. If I don't do this now, I never will.
What?
Oh, I think I'm ready to sing.
Oh, that's sweet, Simone, but I don't think we're ready to listen.
Excuse me. This is the man in charge here. He says who sings and who does not, okay?
Let's hear your song.
Okay. Mr. Worthing, piece of work. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason, how infinite in faculties, in form and moving, how express and admirable, in action, how like an angel, in apprehension, how like a god, the beauty of the world
What?
At this point, Berger is downstage center, and I want everybody dancing circularly around him, sort of like in a double figure eight.
God, fantastic. Brilliant, Mr. Moore.
It's not brilliant, okay?
Okay, it's not brilliant. You're brilliant, man.
Aristotle, I dislike groveling as much as I dislike ego tripping. So I would be quite content if you could find a groove somewhere between sniveling yes man and prima donna.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, I'll think about it.
Ms. Hartman, could you excuse us for a moment?
At a time in our history when there's little or no respect for the law, when our leaders are fighting a war on drugs, and the airways are polluted with so much musical filth that it's almost unbelievable, why is it that you're doing a play in this school that glamorizes all those things?
Mrs. Hartman, with all due respect, you're engaged in a complete and total misinterpretation of Hair. Look, this play, this musical, celebrates freedom and kindness and gentleness. And it condemns war and bigotry and violence and stupidity just as powerfully as it first did 20-some years ago.
Well, how about if I speak powerfully right now? I insist that you cancel this show.
You're kidding.
I am not kidding. I'm warning you.
Thank you, Ms. Hartman, but I don't warn.
She asked me why I'm just a hairy guy. I'm hairy noon and night. Hey, that's the fright. I'm hairy high and low. Don't ask me why, don't know. Give me down to their hair, shoulder length or longer. Here, baby, there, mama. Everywhere, daddy, daddy, hair. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Look, I think I'm wasting everybody's time here.
Why? You're terrific.
It's not that, it's...
What's the problem?
It's Mrs. Hartman. If I don't catch up on some of the work that she's been giving us, I'm not gonna pass English.
Yeah.
Which work is she giving you?
Well, she keeps piling it on. I've got to turn in a paper comparing Lady Macbeth, Helen of Troy, and Elizabeth I by Monday, and I got to hand in another one by Friday, and we've all got to read 3 more books.
Yeah, that's true.
So what are you saying?
I guess I'm saying, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can't be in the show. I'm sorry.
Anyone else?
Mr. Moore, I feel really terrible about this.
Yeah, Mr. Moore, sorry.
I mean, you know, it's my track record. I can't mess with Miss H.
It's really too bad. I mean, now we're starting to get into where this play is really coming from. Later, man.
I finally get up enough nerve to audition. I get a role, and it's all down the tubes.
Sorry.
You too.
It's all in your chart, Mr. Moore.
Well, where were we?
Here, baby, there, mama. Everywhere, daddy, daddy.
Okay. Where do you get off pulling a stunt like that?
Like what?
Alex Torres just quit the show, and half of my cast walked out with him because of you.
I didn't tell anyone to quit your show. Although with that particular piece of so-called theater, I hardly think it'll make any difference.
It makes a world of difference, and you know it, and that is why you did it.
Did what?
Are we going to keep going in circles here, or do you want to solve the problem?
My problem is solved.
Well, that is a blatant abuse of your authority over those students.
Every one of those students has an assignment. And if they don't turn it in on time, It's an automatic F.
Next on Head of the Class. I will get this play on if I have to be on stage myself with the entire janitorial staff and a couple of retired crossing guards.
Here, baby, there, mama.
Everywhere, daddy, daddy, hair, 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 hair.
We'll be lucky if they don't put us all in jail.
When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planet. Oh, let me tell you, my boys give me goosebumps. My boys give me chills when they touch my shoulder. That's the touch that kills.
All right, everyone in this theater is under arrest for watching this lewd and obscene show.
I knew it. I knew
All
it.
right, buddy.
I knew
Come
it.
on, let's go.
Oh, no, please.
Let's go.
Please.
Let's
no,
go.
No, it's the end of the world.